Namaskaram. Ramadan Sehat Bersama Ppyni. Welcome to this session. I'm Maria Dsouza. I'm a certified Isha Hatha yoga teacher here in Indonesia. Our certification is from Isha Foundation. It is basically on Isha classical Hatha yoga. And to know more about what Isha classical Hatha yoga, we are going to play a short video right now, so stay with us.
You will be moving, you will wish it's better. Do it when you're still well and prepare yourself for a life of possibilities.
Experiencing.
So this is going to be an interactive session. I think there was a slight time lapse with that video, but I hope the audio was good. You can give me a thumbs up if you think you got to hear that video properly. So Ibu Wati will join us now in conversation. We're just waiting for Ibu Wati to join.
Halo Maria.
Namaskaram.
Namaskar. Very nice video. I love it very much. So clear.
Oh.
And I feel like I'm in India.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, I didn't believe that I could see those video display in this afternoon. So thank you very much, Maria, for your time to share this video with us at Ppyni, and I hope everybody is listening and joining us at this moment. Seeing from those video, I would like to ask about 4 questions, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah. So how is Isha classical Hatha yoga different from other yoga, and what are the benefits?
So basically, Isha classical Hatha yoga is from a very ancient lineage. This dates back to thousands of years, and it has been kept with much work to keep it in its purity and vibrancy over all these years. And the way it's transmitted also, like the way we offer it, is in the same traditional classical way that it used to be offered in the olden days. So our guru says yoga is not to be taught online, on YouTube, or through a book, because this is only the body of yoga. It's more physical. And yoga has a lot of dimensions to it. It's like you're only accessing one dimension by doing that. But to access every facet of yoga, it has to be experiential. And it's a very subjective process. And the way we offer yoga through Isha classical Hatha yoga is basically through when the participant comes for the workshop, we teach them the complete practice with all details, with a lot of focus to minute details like fingers together. We explain the importance of all the small, they're not small actually, I shouldn't be saying small, we explain the importance of all these aspects which have somehow over the years have lost their importance. Or people probably just thought it's too small to pay attention to, and they made modifications and things like that. But every aspect of the process has an impact on our energy system, and this is through experience. When you do the practices, we do Hatha yoga with our eyes closed. This way we are turning inward. So you feel every small sensation, every experience is elevated, and only through that you can know what the difference is basically.
So yoganya dengan menutup mata ya?
Yes.
During the practice tutup mata ya?
Eyes are closed.
Merasakan energinya flowing.
Yes.
Alright.
Focus on the breath. Focus on the emotion, everything, every small aspect of your body. Because when your eyes are open, you're too outwardly connected. Sadhguru says our eyes are 50% of our sense organs. When your eyes are open, 50%, everything around you becomes part of you. So when you close your eyes, everything goes away, and you turn inward, and then you're more receptive.
Right. Good. Okay. That's the difference and the benefits. And how did you get to know about Isha Classical Hatha Yoga? And can you tell us more about your journey with yoga?
Sure. So that's a very interesting story actually, because from the person you're seeing today is somehow far away from the person I was just 4 or 5 years ago. So I got to know about Isha, unfortunately, when I was away from India. We lived most of our life in India, and for work we came to Vietnam before, and then to Jakarta. And before this, I fell very ill because I was so into my business and running here and there for traveling, and a lot of stress and not able to handle stuff. And one day everything came to a grinding halt. I remember I had to have an emergency operation, and finally everything was just, stopped. And I was facing a situation in my life where I didn't know how to take care of, going to doctors and hospitals, and you just, without anything, you go into depression. So for 2 years after the operation, I struggled to come back to normal, because I used to get high blood pressure, migraines, and I just kept thinking it's age. I'm getting older and stuff like that. But then one day my husband introduced me to this yoga. In fact, he used to read Sadhguru's books back then, but I wasn't really keen on a guru. I was this modern, ambitious lady traveling the world, and I didn't have really any inclination to get into any guru. But he told me, what if it helps you? Why don't you just try it? And I was like, how can yoga help me? I've tried everything, I've tried the gym, I've tried all kinds of yoga. How can yoga help me? I'm, pressure and migraines, and how is that going to help? So he said, you just try it. If it doesn't work, it's okay. So you at least try it. Because it was in Malaysia, in Penang, because there was no teacher here in Jakarta. So we went to Malaysia. It was a 3-day workshop. And it was a Surya Kriya. We call Surya Kriya one of our most popular workshops actually, and very close to my heart because it's the first one I learned. And this was life transforming, in the sense the way, even looking at the teacher gave me a certain motivation to understand and focus and involve myself completely into this process. I learned the practice because, like I said, the Hatha Yoga is taught completely. You imbibe the practice over the workshop, and you come back and you can do this on your own at home. So you're not dependent on going again anywhere to learn this or whatever. You just need to go for a correction class. So over a week or 10 days, I already started seeing a difference. I was able to wake up earlier without feeling, lethargic. During the day, my children were telling me, they were noticing, like she's making us dinner. Otherwise, I would be calling in dinner or things like that. My energy levels were slowly going up. So I noticed there was significant but subtle changes happening. And I got curious to know more. How could this be, with just doing some physical postures? This curiosity led me to do more programs. And then I was hooked. So I didn't know I could become a Hatha yoga teacher because I was still a consultant in the textile industry at that time. And I was not sure if I could, just leave everything and do this. But that's another story. But one day I just made up my mind, and my children also motivated me a lot. So I just applied for the program and I got through. And then there was no turning back, because the program, you spend 6 months in the ashram, 21 weeks is the program. It's in the south of India, Isha Foundation. And it is so well structured, the way they take you through the whole program. The focus is not only on the asana, like you saw in the first video. Everything is about how to be. And that's the most wonderful part of it, because the whole program is put together by volunteers. I mean, the whole Isha Foundation is run by volunteers. The teachers there are offering their time over the months, to make this transformation for you. And we were 169 participants from all over the world in my batch, and every one of us transformed.
Wow, 169.
Yes.
Wow.
Last year was close to 200. So, yes. So it's a beautiful program.
Okay, so you are studying about 6 months?
Yes. So the training comprises...
Is that boleh dibilang like yoga alliance? So 200 hours or something like that for 6 months, or how do you calculate?
Our training is 1,750 hours, our certification.
Wow.
It's 8 hours yoga every day. Not a single holiday.
Impressive.
No Saturday, no Sunday. And it's beautiful.
From what time? Dari jam berapa sampai jam berapa?
So we have to be 5:30 on our mat. And
5:30 in the morning?
Yes. So you must do all your practices, like your kriyas or whatever, before. So we have to wake up at 3 o'clock. For me, that was unheard of. I could never get up before 6 o'clock. But it's amazing how the body grows into this, and the food you eat, it makes you more active, more energetic. We sleep at 10 o'clock. And the whole day is occupied with classes, with the whole training. We have 8 hours, 7 hours of yoga during each day. And it's beautiful.
7 hours? It's 7 hours a day?
Yes, every day.
Wow.
Yes.
And meditation?
Yes.
Sadhguru also teach meditation every day or once during the course?
If Sadhguru's the teachers we are trained by are directly under Sadhguru, so mostly we are trained by them, the head teachers.
Yeah.
And we do have a meeting with Sadhguru, like we call it satsang or darshan, where he addresses some questions, etc., that we may have. So yes, we do get the opportunity, but it's quite rare because he is very, very busy. He's traveling the world, trying to, he's on all the economic forums and world forums all over.
Yeah, so he is very, very famous.
Yes.
I follow his YouTube. I sometimes join the YouTube.
Yeah, very witty videos.
Meditation, very, very good.
Yes.
And how big is it, the ashram? Berapa? Luas? Are there many level like in Kerala? Seperti di ashram di Sivananda, ada beberapa kelas.
Oh, this is much bigger actually, but it's growing every day. Every day it's growing. It started with just the Dhyanalinga and other smaller places, and now every day it's growing because so many people. Imagine the
Yeah,
first.
I saw picture 1,000 together doing asanas. Very
Yes,
impressive.
yes. Because the
Using
Hatha
all the
teacher
white clothes.
program, yes, we have. They have a 7-day and a 21-day also program. And there, last time there were 2,000 participants from all over the world
Wow,
in this one hall. Yes, so can be quite big. Yes.
1,000. Wow, wow. So back to Sadhguru, could you tell me more about Isha Foundation and Sadhguru? Is it in Indonesia?
So, Isha Foundation, if for those of you who don't know about it, is a establishment that was structured by Sadhguru, mainly dedicated towards human well-being and using processes that are not based on any belief structure at all. It's purely scientific, and that's why it has garnered that much popularity around the world. So they have headquarters in the south of India, which is Coimbatore, and also in Tennessee in the US. In Jakarta, we are a group of volunteers right now who are,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we had the first program last year in January here. So it's growing, yes, and Hatha Yoga, classical Hatha Yoga is getting popular because, of course, Sadhguru is the main person responsible for that with his YouTube videos. Yes, I mean, slowly, not far from now, we should be looking at having a small center here, hopefully. We look forward to that.
Yeah.
But right now, it's a
Yeah.
group of volunteers. We have programs right now because of the situation. We are mostly online, having online programs. In fact, even for Ppyni, we could do meditation session from the center. We could have one specially for you
That's
with
nice.
registration that could be arranged. Also, we can teach some, like I already said, he's not, it is not right to put this kind of yoga on YouTube. So there are only safe practices that do not cause any harm, that any age can do. These practices are online, and we could have a kind of a session where we can offer these practices to all your viewers.
Or you're using Zoom and something like that?
They use different platforms depending on the requirement. We use Big Marker or Google Meet, Zoom. I think Big Marker is a better one because there they can share the screen, the clarity is better. There are some platforms that Isha in Asia Pacific is using. Right now they are very active having these programs because it's a huge, tremendous response from everywhere. And it's so encouraging to see people from all over. And the best part is people who are, maybe ill or disabled, they cannot go out of their house. They can do this, they can do a meditation right at home with online. So it's gaining really great popularity. Yeah.
I heard you told me that Isha Foundation offering inner engineering for doctors and nurses free?
Yes. So because of the current situation, this is, I don't know if you know about the inner engineering online. This program.
I watched a few. Yeah.
Okay. So
Could you?
Yes. Sorry.
Maybe you could tell more about Isha engineering.
Sure.
Inner engineering. Yeah.
Yes. So this program has been conceptualized and has been around from Sadhguru for some time now. But for the first time, because of the current situation around the world, Sadhguru is offering this, especially for the nurses and doctors, all the frontline warriors for COVID. He's offering this program free of cost because this program, in simple words, it gives you the tools to handle your emotions, your stress, everything. Your life becomes, it's in your control. Just simple tools. How to take this in your stride, how to manage your emotions, how to look at life from a different perception. And just going through those videos, they're made up of 7 90-minute sessions. It's a package which have not only yoga, but also some meditations to address key aspects of life. There are also a huge treasure trove on Q&A from Sadhguru related to different sessions. So you get everything in this, and it basically, it kind of revamps your whole perception on life. And you get because everything is in our mind, we kind of connect differently to situations because of our upbringing, etc. And when you see with these tools how to connect inward, how to look at life from a more practical and more inclusive approach, things become much more simple and effortless.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. Hey, Ibu Maria Ratna Vidya Stuti asking, how about psychologists or another clinician or helper? Are there any programs alike for doctors?
This is free for all frontline workers. So if at the end of the program, my colleague will share the link over here. You can just register with the link, and then you will have a place where if you're a frontline worker, you just need to click on that and you can fill up a form and get access to this. This was never before. This is normally never before offered, and only valid until 31st of May. So, yes, so you must register. Yeah, after that it goes back to normal. It's, I think, $150. But for everybody else, also there is 50% off. So you can get this offer as well. If you're not a doctor or a nurse and you still want to do IEO, now is the time.
Okay, jadi yang bukan dokter masih bisa ikut dengan 50% discount.
Yes.
And then ada form to be filled out or registration, something like that.
Yes, a very simple form. I can share the link over here, and then maybe you can post it to your viewers. But this is the time to do this, because he sees that the socio-economic situation is not going to be very good, and people will have a lot to worry, and this will help them ease the situation. Therefore, he has offered this current IEO is offered at this price now, and I hope that we can reach out to as many people to bring this to their attention.
Yeah, hopefully, yes.
I have a video to play at the end, so you can tell me when to play it. It's a short video to explain what is IEO about. So at the end of our chat, we will play just a 1-minute video, but it's nice to have a look.
Yeah. So where are you located? If people wants to, kalau ada orang ingin praktis nanti setelah tidak ada COVID, di mana Anda mengajar? Di mana Maria mengajar?
So right now we have our studio in Pasar Minggu in South Jakarta, but we teach also workshops in Senayan. We conduct workshops everywhere, because the yoga we teach is not the regular studio yoga where we have to go every day, etc. We mostly conduct workshops, and I do it in Jakarta, Bandung, Bali, Surabaya. So it's just, if we have a group of people, then we can arrange the workshop. But our physical studio is in South Jakarta, Pasar Minggu, and we go by the name Yoga Systems Hatha Yoga School.
Okay. Shall we watch the video then?
Okay, yes. Are there any questions from the viewers if they want to?
Not much.
Okay, so I will turn on the video.
Yeah, so you can kick me out.
Thank you for this opportunity, Ibu. This was, I'm really grateful for that, and I hope to see more of you. Namaskaram. So thank you everyone. Namaskaram. Thank you for watching.